Hi, everyone. Welcome to Big Business Spotlight, where small business is transformed into big business through knowledge and your support. We have Yahrasiel Colbert up next. Let's listen in to see what she does.
My name is Yahrasiel Colbert. I am also known as Yahrasiel the Multipreneur. I am an author. I am an entrepreneur. I am a speaker. I am an influencer and an educator. I own Advent Insurance and Financial Solutions. It is a full service insurance agency. We service Georgia, Tennessee, all commercial, residential, multi-line, auto, home, life insurance, retirement services, financial services, everything, you name it. I'm the author of From Red to Black, weekly financial journal. It is a journal that was written to, number one, help you get closer to the Lord. Number two, help you get your financial house in order. It is a 52-week scripture-based journal. I'm very proud of it, and it is on all global platforms, Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Books a Million, lots of places overseas, Hugendubel, Saxo in Denmark. So it's available worldwide. Really proud of that book. I am an educator. I teach part-time at the Spelman College, Women's Liberal Arts College here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm very proud of that. I was a teacher before 12 years. All of my education is in education, so I am a lifelong learner, a lifelong educator, and I am so grateful to be able to continue to do that work at Spelman College. I am an influencer. I'm really proud of my collaborations and associations and affiliations with many companies, including Amazon, J Expressions. They sell Christian t-shirts. Jesse James, if you like to conceal and carry, they have some beautiful conceal and carry bags for those women who carry guns. I am also an affiliate with Grubhub, and one of my first loves, Beauty, Floyd Roberts, which is makeup and skincare for women of color, and Color Me Beautiful brands, just to name a few, and Abella Eyewear, which are fantastic, wonderful sunglasses, just to protect your eyes. I got LASIK surgery back in, I think 19 years ago. So it's so important that I protect my eyes. So that's one of the reasons that I love that I have a partnership with Abella. So that's Yahrasiel, the multipreneur, and that's who I am. So when I think about the why behind my business, why do I do the things that I do? Number one, I truly believe that my identity, my purpose, the way that I view myself, these things are all in Jesus Christ. So it's difficult for people to tell me certain things about myself because I know who God made me and created me to be. And so I strive to get people to look within themselves to find out who God created you to be. Your identity, your purpose, who are you? What are you created to be? And so I believe that everybody has these wonderful, unique gifts within themselves, something that is unique to you. It makes you who you are. And you have to tap into those things. I also believe that all of those gifts will allow you to diversify your income. I believe in multiple streams of income. And I believe that we're all here to be stewards. And so we're not just here to be stewards over our money, but we're here to be stewards over everything that we have, right? So I just want to make sure that in my life that I'm able to serve you in the way that God has called me to serve you, and just to help be just an extension of the body, to you. We're here to support each other. I truly believe in community. At the end of the day, I want to hear, well done, good and faithful servant. And so I know that I'm here to help others, and that's just what I'm going to do until the day I die. I'm going to serve. My business impacts the world in so many different ways. So when I'm given the opportunity to speak, I have no clue who was in that room. I just speak on whatever it is that I believe that I'm called to speak on for that day. But I don't know who the next game changer is going to be. I don't know who is in the room that will take maybe the wisdom or a lesson that I've given them and take it to the next level. I believe that we're to act in excellence in everything that we do. So when we're acting in excellence in everything that we do, every seed that we plant, God is going to increase it. And so when I'm at the agency and I am serving a family and we're putting the right things in place for that family so that they can be protected and they can be taken care of. And if devastation hits that family, and I know that I've done my part and this family has the right life insurance in place so that this kid can grow up and be who they were created to be, I know that that's a win. If I go to Spelman and I'm mentoring one of my students and I'm helping her through something, or I'm teaching her something that she needs to know, and then she leaves Spelman College and she remembers the day that I served her, then that's a win for the day. So in everything that I do, I realize that all things work together for your good. I realize that everything is a part of the puzzle. Everything is really connected, right? So I have a duty to do what I'm called to do, to be excellent at what it is that I'm called to do, because it all goes hand in hand. The little things that we do, those things add up and make up the big things. And so I just want to make sure that I don't miss an opportunity to serve and just to be a part of God's bigger picture, his bigger plan for our lives. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity to do my small part in shaping the world. How has my business impacted my life? Well, let me just tell you, it has totally changed every aspect and dynamic of my life. On a smaller scale, I'll say, I've as a business owner, which it's not easy to be a business owner. But I will say that I've had more time with my kids. I have 3 sons. I've had more time with my children. It has totally impacted my life financially. I've been able to do things that I would have never been able to do had it not been for the opportunity for me to have my business. I was a teacher. When I graduated college, I started off being a teacher. I was making $34,500. And so, I have a heart for missions. I like to give to missions. And I just remember one day going, God, now how am I going to give to missions off of this salary? And God said, well, because you're not going to do it through teaching. You're going to do it through entrepreneurship. And so, it has afforded me a different type of lifestyle for me, for my children, just to be able to do more of the things that I really, really love. And so I would say that that's on a small scale, with what entrepreneurship, what my businesses have done for me. But I can't count out just the many relationships that my business has brought me, the new lifelong friends, and just experiences that have helped me grow as a woman, and that have helped me grow as a mom, and how the discipline from one, here I am, I've learned to be really disciplined because, for example, I have irregular income. And so I've had to learn to be disciplined. And if you've never been through something like that, you're not prepared. So until you go through it, you don't really know. But what it has taught me is to be even more mindful and to be even more careful and to be even more grateful and to be even more humble. So, and then I can turn around and teach these lessons to my children. And I pray that they teach them to their children's children and their children's children's children. So that's how my business has really impacted my life. So I love this next question. The biggest lessons that I've had to overcome in business. So I've been in business since 2008. This answer has changed so many times over the course of business. I will say now, to answer what is one of the biggest things that I have had to overcome, it would be to allow my mind to not get the best of me, to, in spite of my circumstances, in spite of what I see, in spite of the challenges and the things that are in front of me, the hurdles, the obstacles, everything that I see in front of me, in spite of those things, making a decision to still continue to work in excellence, making a decision to not allow the and sometimes very tangible, very realistic things that are in front of me to dictate the next move, to dictate what I believe is going to happen. One of the things that I've learned as I walk with God is that your present state when you're walking with God is never a reflection of the future. Okay, so I've learned that my present state is not a reflection of the future when you walk with God. You just don't know. And so I don't allow my mind to get the best of me. I don't allow what I see to get the best of me. I don't allow it, because if you do, then you're going to find yourself sunken, defeated. You'll find yourself doubtful. Nothing positive comes out of not having your mind under control. And so that will be the biggest obstacle, I will honestly say. And that mind is a powerful thing. And what's in your mind, you're going to speak it. So I've just learned to be positive, speak positive, and speak life over myself, over my business, and over everything that that I'm involved in, everything that concerns me. What business nuggets can I give to a new entrepreneur? Let me just tell you this. This is huge. You hear all the, don't give up and don't rely on your family, and that's not even it. The thing that I want every new entrepreneur to know: you must count up the cost before you make a decision to go into business for yourself. What am I talking about? Do your homework. Learn your industry. Study your industry. Know what it is that you're getting yourself into, okay? So many people think that just because they have a really good product, something that works, they have a really good skill, they know something, they believe that is going to be enough to carry them through creating and growing and scaling a successful business. And it is just not the truth. You can be the best hairstylist in the world. You can have the best lotion, the best whatever. You can be a master at developing whatever product you have. But you have to know your industry, study it. What kind of, what's the market that I have? Who am I selling these people to? If I have a business, am I in the right location? What does it take what kind of capital do I need for this business? How long do people in my business stay in business? Okay, those who failed, why did they fail? Do your homework, do your research, take some time. How does social media play a factor in my business? What do I need to learn? What is it that I need to do? So many people are really surprised to learn that I did an apprenticeship before I opened up my agency. I was 18 months doing an apprenticeship underneath an established agent, and I learned a lot from her before I opened up my agency. So when people say, Yahrasiel insurance agencies, they don't last. Like usually most of them fail after the first year. So here we are, we're still in business, and I'm really grateful and humbled, but I really know and firmly believe that a lot of that is because of the training that I did before I opened up my own business. And when I opened up my business, I was already an established business owner. I had already known what success looked like. Like I already knew, I already had certain training, and there was already a lot that I knew about sales, for example, but I still didn't know anything about this industry. And so you got to do your homework and you got to do the work, and you can't skip that part. All shortcuts lead to a dead end. So don't skip the beginning parts. And don't despise humble beginnings, because sometimes we want to become an overnight success, and that's just not real. It's just not. My social media handles. So I am everywhere. You can find me on Facebook. I am the Multipreneur. You can find me on Instagram at I am the Multipreneur. I am on Twitter at the Multipreneur. I'm on TikTok at Yahrasiel. You can find me on LinkedIn at Yahrasiel Colbert. And I am on YouTube as Yahrasiel the Multipreneur.